the final outcome already. No, but what happens to them? What kind of feelings will go through them?
They'll not be able
They
to.
first feel lonely.
They feel lonely and they start.
They feel disrespected.
No, they realize the importance of freedom.
They realize the importance of freedom.
I think that they don't have freedom and they're captured.
Yeah, they're captured. What else? What else they'll feel? They'll feel enslaved. They'll feel, what the hell? I mean, why they're not telling me why they arrested me? Ritika, what will you feel? I'll ask her. You'll not feel nice, for sure. But what else will you feel? You'll not feel free. You'll be enclosed in a cell. Right? You'll be given wrong food. You'll not be allowed to take bath. You'll not be allowed to watch TV. Forget about computer games. That's what lack of freedom means. You will not be allowed to ask why you are arrested. You will not be asked. You will not be allowed to ask how when I can get out. Can I get good food? That is how it is to be without freedom. But my dear friends, today we don't have that situation, right? Somebody will just not come and pick you up and say, I'll put you in the cell. But how free are we? How free are we? I'm asking you. We have freedom. Are we free? Having freedom is different from being free. Please understand, I don't want to confuse you. Having freedom is different from being free. And being free is not physical, it's mental. It's in your mind. Can anybody tell me, how can you say somebody is not free in her mind or in his mind?
He or she has bad thoughts. They're not free.
Bad thoughts, how? If I have bad thoughts because I want to have bad thoughts, then I'm free.
He or she must be having a lot of tensions.
Okay, but that I'm free, I can have tensions.
Expressions.
Huh?
Expressions.
Lack of expression or expression?
Expressions.
Expression is freedom.
No, lack of expression.
What's your name?
Aparna.
Can we give a big round of applause to her? Big round. That's the beauty. Lack of expression is slavery. He is not having freedom. If somebody asks you, hey, where are you from? Where are you from? From India. If somebody asks you a question and if you cannot look into their eyes and give an answer, if somebody says thank you and you cannot respond, if somebody praises you and you cannot thank and accept, if somebody needs a praise if you cannot give, and if somebody oppresses you, suppresses you, dominates you, you cannot question why, then you're not free. She is very right. Lack of expression is lack of freedom. But that boy, what's your name, brother? Shiv. Shiv said, if you have bad thoughts, now tell me somebody, how is it if you have bad thoughts, you don't have freedom? You also can participate.
You feel guilty.
No. If I have bad thoughts because I want to have, then I'm free. I have freedom. If I have bad thoughts because somebody else put it into my mind, then I'm not free. Did you get the difference? If somebody else is getting spoiled and that guy messes my mind up and I follow him, then that is not freedom because you're not choosing. What is freedom? Anybody can define freedom? Open, $100. You can throw a party at Taj Krishna. Wonderful, man. Give a big round of applause. Anybody else? Okay, great. That's poetic.
We are allowed to make our
That's poetic, but give me the factors which makes you free. What is freedom?
where we are allowed to make our own decisions.
Lovely. Give a big round of applause. Where you are allowed to make your own decisions. Wonderful. You guys are still children, okay? Not all decisions will be allowed to be made because you're not adults as per the system, right? But some decisions can be allowed. Even if those decisions are also shut down, then you are not free. Okay? But after 18, if anybody stops you for anything, then you're not free. If you cannot make your own decisions, if you depend on your decisions on others, you can get the support, you can get the help, you can get their advice, but the decision has to be whose? Now, what else is freedom? Decisions, choices. There are big guys, the guy with the beard there, man, almost, that must be in graduation. I'm just kidding. What's your name? Rishabh. Come on, give me answers. Kids are giving to buddy. Expression is already done. Sit and give me. Anybody else, what else is freedom?
You can share it.
Where there are no limits. What's your name, miss? Can we give a big round of applause to this girl? Please. You don't need to stand up. Now those guys who are not giving claps, find the guy who's beside you or the girl beside you who's not clapping. Can we find? Those are not free people. Trust me, I'm not kidding. They are living 2%, 3%. The guy who's clapping very well, the guy is living 100%. He is free mentally because he's not thinking, why should I clap for this girl? Understand what I'm saying? A free individual lives freely, openly, doesn't carry the grudges, doesn't carry, hey, I'm not going to talk with you tomorrow. For 2 days, cut off. Kati, whatever you call it. But petty things, they don't make it big. They're big people. Free people are giants, like Mahatma Gandhi. He just left his son, wife, everybody. For what? Your freedom. Can Ritika do that? Manav do that? But 2 weeks if you put in a jail, you will say, damn it, what has happened to this country? How did they do this to me? And for criminals, some of the ministers who are being put into the bars nowadays, criminals are ministers, a lot of them. Criminals and ministers is synonymous. Most of them. I won't say all of them. Now, even if you do a crime, if you go to jail, they're crying. Now understand, Mahatma Gandhi, 262 times he was booked. 262 times. And he spent on an average 21 days to 22 days in jail. So multiply that. About 16, 17 years of jail. Nelson Mandela was shut off for 25 years. 25 days, 25 years. Ritika, 2 weeks. Nelson Mandela for 25 years. For what? For what? Freedom. Freedom of his people. Now look at these people. Are they free people or are they slaves? They were in the jail, but are they free or slaves? Free people who are saying slaves. They are mentally free, but they are in the jail. They are so free that they went to jail for you, not for their sons and daughters. And today, we sit here and we rejoice. Today, if I say, down with British, British sucks, British is bad, anybody will arrest me? Jai Hind, nobody will say anything to me. I can say, President Pranab Mukherjee didn't do a good speech. He will not offend me. He will not get me arrested. That is the beauty of democracy. That is the beauty of freedom. You can call. I mean, there is this downloaded picture which somebody sent to me. We do a lot of forwards, right, nowadays. What is that humanoid robot which the Japanese made? Honda. The Honda company made. Asimo. Okay, so there is this girl who's controlling Asimo. There's a picture, Asimo and the girl. And she's saying, this is my robot. And there's another picture, Sonia Gandhi and Manmohan Singh. And she's saying, this is my robot. So, see, this kind of tyrants, this kind of fun we can have on our leaders. In democracy, it's allowed. But if you were to do that without freedom, you have to put in jail, right? So guys, understand, you can have fun, you can have mockery, you can criticize, you can do all that. But as long as you have integrity, if you know what you're doing is right, if you believe what you're doing is right, then the freedom add value. Because you're children and you like stories, I hope even this generation likes stories. Or you like only pictures? You like stories? Yes. You want me to tell you a story? Yes or no? Yes. No, I'll go back. Yes. I told you, people who speak out, people who clap well, people who have eye-to-eye contact, people who shake hands well, people who walk straight without grouping, these are all free individuals. So when I ask you a question, you don't answer. If the next guy or girl doesn't answer, understand, write it down. She's half, 20%, 30%. They're not free people. So I'm asking you, do you want a story? Yes. Man, thank you very much. You guys had breakfast? Yes. Good. Now, there is this guy, like Manav. Okay, Manav, don't feel bad. You don't mind, right? No, when I said this to him, we are having fun. Is there any Sadar here? No Sadar, right? Okay, we can have one. Oh, so you don't mind, brother? No. Okay. What's your name?
Sahib. Sahib.
Sahib doesn't mind. Seriously.
No.
So when I asked the last guy, one more guy, you don't mind? Oh, he's looking back. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I asked the other time, the last time I asked, you don't mind, Sahib? And he said, I don't have mine. I'm just kidding. Now, there is this guy like Manav, who just doesn't mind when I take his name. I'm just taking it hypothetically. Manav kind of a guy is egotist. Egotist means, egoist is different from egotist. You got to look at the dictionary. Egotism. Can anybody tell me? Okay, why should I take a chance? Anybody tell me? What is egotism? $100 bucks. Egotism, correct answer. I'll not give you just like that. Egotism, come on. Guys are in big convent, man. Really? Smarty. Now I think English teachers have to be careful now. Where is egotism? What is the answer? Anybody can attempt, including the English teachers. I'm just kidding. Egotism is to have a single string to your violin which calls me, me, me. It's about self-centric. Egotist is a self-centric individual. It's a very negative trait. Egoism is okay. Egotism is a very self-centric. It's about just me. So Manav is a kind of a guy in my story, not here.